Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 65 of Trials and Trebuchets. I'm your dungeon master, Luke, and joining me are my players, whose names are...
Hi, my name is Ben, and I'll be playing the level 6 Gnome Wizard, Winslow Wallaby.
Good announcer voice, I like it.
Beautiful. Hi everyone, it's me, Carla, the level 6 tiefling rogue Integrity Idleberry, with a song. I'm a material girl in a prematerial world. I hope I stay a material girl. That's the stupidest thing ever.
I love it though. It's so good.
Hi, I'm Sarah, and I play Mira Marchand, the level 6 half-elf bard. Holy mother forking shirt balls. This is the bad plane.
Oh, you're all funny.
And my name is Sam, and I play the level 6 human sorceress, Serenep Cinderman. We've met the man with many eyes and, well, not man. Entity. Thing. Big thing. Great big thing.
Lots of crooks, though.
Lots of crooks.
He plays a lot of shuffleboard.
Many eyes and probably many arms.
Last time on this very show, Trials and Trebuchets. I'm switching it up
very
this week.
show.
In case you
Right
haven't
now.
watched this
Got
before, hi, we're
separated.
Trials and Trebuchets.
The students got separated through both time as well as space.
Guys, time travel.
Winslow and Serenep fell at the feet of a many-eyed crook-holding being and asked for directions back to where they belong. They then found out that this is the center of all that can and will be and never can be, and then got really scared of it.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, Mira, who has lost her arm and integrity, fell into a purple sea, finding themselves in a purgatory for the damned souls traveling to hell. Having explained their situations and confessed their myriad sins, they now have a note detailing their situation, and maybe they can use it to get the hell out of here. So, who do you want to start with? What team? Who wants to go first?
Doesn't matter to us. You're the DM. Holy shit.
Yeah, you make the
Do
decision.
your job.
Oh. Fuck. Okay. Cool. Well, y'all probably won't do shit, so we find ourselves on
Take
a
it back.
very decrepit wharf in the midst of a bright pink sea. It is probably 5 or 10 feet above the water, or the sea surface, and then the dark sky is a dark red. You, Integrity Idleberry, and you, Mira Marchand, have just walked out of a almost inn-like structure that is falling apart on the end of this wharf. A reminder, Mira, you're missing your left arm to just above.
Thank you, I had forgotten.
Yeah, sorry. I just wanted to make sure. To a point like just above your elbow. Integrity, you're seemingly in good sorts. You both have a note. You have one single note given to you just now by the bookkeeper. What's the plan? How are you going to get out of here? There's still that one person with they have horns and an ivory mask sitting at a stall. There's those 3 imps, or 2 imps now. And then there's an ocean, like a sea, if you just want to try to swim away too. That's also an option.
I think not, maybe.
Weren't we told to talk to it was unclear to me what we were gonna do with a note. Like, he just said that we have to give it to the person in our plane.
Oh, yeah, that's just for when you get home for doing your own paperwork.
So where do we sign the paperwork?
When you get home.
Okay, well, the only person who we don't know that much about and haven't spoken to is the person with the, elephant mask, right?
Correct.
When you say tusk mask, is it the similar kind of tusk mask as Carla described in the exam episode,
No.
or is it completely different?
No, I'll make a note and say that the tusks are not part of the mask.
Okay.
Oh,
The ivory mask is distinct from the tusks.
That's a little
Okay.
morbid, isn't it?
Yes.
Cool. Well, maybe we should talk to them, because we already know what the imp people do. They row people. We don't know anything about the ivory people.
Okay. You can walk on over to this stall. It is on the edge of the wharf. There's a little walkway down to a larger boat in the water here, and they are sitting looking at a small ledger book as well. They will look up at you as you approach. You can see their like beady black eyes from behind their mask. This it's a very distinctly a feminine figure, a person. But they're very their upper body seems to be very rippled with muscle. Their lower body seems to be that of elephant legs.
Cool.
Anyways, that detail out of the way, they will look up at you and say, "What can I do for you?" And they will cross their large, scarred up, muscly arms.
Hi. So we kind of ended up in this place despite not being dead. We have some paperwork here that indicates that from the bookkeeper, and so we are trying to get back to our original plane.
Okay.
Are you able to help us with that, please?
If you sign a contract with me, I can bring you back on my way back. Yep. Bring you out to the... Oh, what the heck is the name of this? I apologize. I'm so unprepared. This is Luke talking, not this character.
That's exactly... The character pulls out like a notebook, like, where the heck am I?
There's a specific name, and I apologize. I can bring you out to... I need to pass through the rift twixt space at edge of sea anyways. I assume that's where you're wanting to go.
Does that get us back to another plane?
Yep.
Then yes.
That gets you pretty much anywhere you're trying to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is it you're trying to go?
The city of Nebulosis?
You're going to have to be like a lot more specific than that. There's a lot of places.
Sorry. Spire Nebulosis on the... Well, we thought it was the prime material plane, but the bookkeeper said it was an auxiliary plane on the continent of Aegea.
Listen, I can get you to the rift. We can go through it together. I need to go through it anyways if you're going to contract me. After that, I guess it's just hopes and dreams for you two. But as long as you guys live out there, I'm sure you'll find a way home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know? Does that sound all dandy?
Yeah.
Sound all good?
When you say sign a contract, do we have to pay you money or
Eventually,
do you
yeah.
a favor?
Yeah, eventually. No, not a favor. I just payment. Just payment.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm a bounty hunter.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Normally, I don't really bring people out. I normally bring people here. You know, people who are long past expiry.
Okay.
Oh.
So
that's why you go out to the other places.
Yeah. So
Okay,
I can get out.
It's relieving that there's a way out. We have to get to our
Absolutely.
friends. I
Yeah.
don't even know where they are.
Great.
But
I don't
obviously
care.
not here.
Who do you want to... I got 3 names left on my list. Who do you want to kill?
What? Who?
Just choose one of them. I have to kill. There's 3 people. Well, this is the way it works. I have a list of people that I want to kill, and people pay me to kill them and bring their souls here. So who do you want me to kill? And you can come with me when I go and kill them, and you can skedaddle whenever and then just pay me later.
Okay. What are the names?
They put on a small pair of glasses over top of their mask and read out on this paper. Got Devil Witch Ferdinand, Bright-Eyed Strand, and Runaway Birdie.
Bert, wait. Integrity, is that the person you said you got the thing from?
You know them? Is that the plane you're going to? We can sign that one off and just be on our way.
What thing?
Oh no.
When you had gotten the crystal ball, Carla,
Oh.
from the merchant Birdie.
Oh. Sorry, because, like, I didn't know when the name ended. Like, I know that there's supposed to be 3 names, but, like, they're all so out there that I don't know when the first name or, like, the
Okay.
first name starts. Like,
The
I only
grand
have
title.
Bright-Eyed Strand.
It was the Devil Witch Ferdinand, Bright-Eyed Strand, and then Runaway Birdie, which I really want to keep reading as Runaway Bride because it has all the same letters, but, you know.
Oh,
So I can mark you 2 down for that one, and then we can get out of here, go kill that fool, and I'll leave you 2 there, and then you'll pay me back whenever you pay me back before you die. Sound good?
okay, but you said that we'll pay you back before we die.
Yeah,
How will we see you?
I can find you.
Oh, okay.
I'll find you.
Just get us out of
That's
here, please.
creepy.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. What are your names?
Oh, Mira, sorry I didn't ask yours. It's just that it's kind of a lot right now with ending up in purgatory and not having an arm suddenly, and us being separated from our friends. So I just didn't think too. Sorry about that.
I'm going to put my hand on Mira's shoulder because she sounds so freaked out,
Uh-huh.
to calm her down a little bit.
Here's this person, this tusked individual, is gonna reach out and grab for your arm if you will let them grab it.
Okay.
Seeing as you've said it's recent, I think that piqued their interest,
Okay.
Mira. And they'll grab your arm very forcefully. They're very strong, and be looking at it like the end of it for a little bit before they just like let you go. And they'll say, "That looks not new whatsoever, kid."
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes ago. I don't even really know what happened. It was like,
That looks years old.
it's not. It was like, do you ever exercise? Like you're like
All
holding
the
like
time, yeah.
a position for a really long time, and then suddenly it's just like too much, and you don't even think about like dropping out of it. It just kind of like happens suddenly. It was like that, and I don't really know what happened, or if that's something that's gonna be fixed when the whole time and space thing gets fixed.
Did you get cursed?
Maybe.
Hmm.
I don't really know if it was
Weird.
a curse or not. It was something.
So you're not.
Mystical.
So you're gonna be able to like. You're still gonna be alive for a while, right? Like you're not gonna die next week.
I hope not. I mean, I don't think either of us plan on it.
That's the creepiest question ever.
All right. Well, and they'll pull a small knife out of their pocket and cut their hand, and then they'll hand the knife to both of you and say, "I just need a little bit of blood, and we're good as gold to go."
Jesus.
Ugh. Okay.
Ugh.
And you cut your hand, I assume. Oh, Mira.
I can't cut my hand because I only have one knife to hold a hand. So I think
Oh,
I'll just leave like
no.
a tiny
Mage
one on
hand
like
the
the top of
knife.
my leg where there were fewer nerve endings.
You have mage hand.
I'm not
But
gonna.
you
I don't want
can't
to cut
cast
my hand
spells.
with a mage hand. I already have one that doesn't work. I don't want to have two that. Does it
Okay.
have to be hand blood, or can it just be regular blood from anywhere?
It's preferably hand
But
blood.
all blood is the same.
No. God, are you an idiot?
Excuse me? Can you repeat that question?
I said, God, are you an idiot?
Shit.
Oh my god.
Integrity.
wanna get out of here or not?
Our only hope of getting
Oh.
out. Let's maybe just listen to
Okay.
them.
Okay, I'm going to.
I'll mage hand do the hand
Yeah,
cut.
I'll cut my
Okay.
hand. Not the entire
Wonderful.
thing.
They
just-
will put their hand out so that you can all mush your hands together, which is super hygienic.
That's unhygienic.
No.
Mhm.
No.
After you do so, your hands begin to glow with the dark red light, and the cut very quickly seals back up with a dark, dark, dark red scar.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
And they will say, "All right, good to go now. You two ever been sailing before?"
Yes.
Lake sailing.
Lake sailing. So no. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go. And they will pick up a small bag and begin down the ramp to their large boat. And you two might follow. The boat is named, by the way, because you can see the name. It is named the Slighted. And you can get on in. And it's again this kind of like, it's made out of like very old, like beat up looking wood. It seems like there's a lot of holes in it. The sail seems raggedy and doesn't seem like it would hold any wind, but when it gets raised up, the boat begins to move as if on some sort of invisible wind. Like there's wind here, but it doesn't seem to fill the sail, but the boat still begins to move, right? I guess that's that for now, unless you two wanted to discuss anything.
None that I could think of.
None that you can think of. Okay, then I guess back at the confluence of time with Winslow and Serenepth, this figure is kind of just holding one of these stars up in front of it, one of its many eyes, and will go, all right, they seem to be well on their way. Can I do anything else for you? Have you made up your minds on what you're going to do with the rest of your lives?
Oh, that's a very big question, considering that I have many years to go.
And a lot of the eyes kind of look at you for a few moments.
I hope.
In some cases you do, in some cases you don't. It all depends. You've taken a few actions in the past while that have really bumped up the number of cases where you die or pretty soon.
Yeah. Well,
I would advise against further dealings with witches, but what do
Everyone
I know?
tells me to
I'm
be
just an
careful around
all-seeing,
witches.
all-knowing being.
they've never met Celty. They can't speak for her.
See, everyone at this point has said don't hang out with Celty. And what do? You go hang out with Celty.
Of course I do. She's the cool
friendship, man.
grandma.
Cool grandma that steals parts of your soul. Cool.
Do you have any questions for this person?
I don't know if I want to ask it anything.
This is me, your DM, telling you. If you have a question, you might want to ask it.
I have a couple of questions, I guess. If they're
Okay.
willing to answer them.
They're
me.
absolutely willing.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna ask them.
It's almost like they'll preempt you even thinking of the question and go like, go ahead, ask. I'm all ears.
No, he's all eyes.
You see no
Are they all
ears.
eyes? Hey.
I like how everyone made the joke.
Same brain.
The path that we are currently on, how often do you see us ending this whole thing with our lives intact?
The short term or the long term? And how many lives intact? Everyone's lives intact?
I can't expect everyone's lives. I guess I mean us, the four of us.
The four
In the
of
long
you
term.
in the long term. A few of them, not many, to be frank with you.
Ooh.
There's a lot that could happen, and there's many things that won't happen, and a lot of the things that could happen end poorly. I don't think that's through any action of your own, however. It seems external. It seems to be just bad circumstance that all of you are at the center of a lot of very large happenings. And they're kind of like pulling at stars and looking at things and kind of like coming to this realization of like, wow, this is a lot of bad shit.
They break character for that one moment of like,
At,
oh shit.
at this
look
point,
at
I'm just
this."
content with living with my ignorance. You know too much, and things can get a little scary.
There's one more thing.
One more thing.
Something happened a while ago in the planet Isithel, and I was wondering what would have happened if I hadn't
Oh.
killed.
And they pull a star over to them and kind of watch the scene as it happened in this time. And they'll say, this is a tricky subject. To tell you what could happen with the death of another being. Oh, always a difficult question for me to answer. In this case, I think that this was the proper decision. This person, I feel, was unfit to continue on. It was their time. This was the place that they needed to be, and you were in the proper place you needed to be. In another time, in another place, maybe not, but this case, I think that you did excellent.
It was already written.
So don't go around time traveling and trying to change it because you might end up killing the wrong person in the wrong time.
She's going to nod and kind of clear her throat and say,
Oh, you killed an elder. Oh, golly. The four of you are involved in horrible things. So young. What about when you're old? And they kind of pull some other stars and they're like, oh.
I'm
Is that-
very scared.
"Is that a good okay or a bad okay?"
Well, there's many different potentialities to look into, but the first few seem to be promising. Some of them are where you're dead and cause no further damage, and some are where you're alive and cause no further damage, but both of those are promising. I'll have to look into this further. This is interesting. Very seldom does a group such as you two cross my path. And very seldom do people cross my path, but it's possible to happen.
Possible has
Is
no
there-
more meaning.
Now, I have a great question for the two of you. Are you wishing to return with your friends now or when they return? Which is to say, am I to usher you back to your plane currently or usher you to them so that you might return together?
Oh boy.
So that there's no further mishaps and mix-ups and
Howdy.
separations.
Oh boy.
So that you, to be specific, am I to put you with the specific friends which you had lost originally, or am I to let you wait here and for you to meet up with ones who are not quite the same, but to your eyes the same?
My brain hurts.
It's just that they might choose courses of action which the ones which you knew might not choose, and that will separate them, but they'll end up here and you'll meet with them, and I can't go putting you with the other ones after that, so it's a whole ordeal. Just, do you want to go with them now, or would you like to wait for them here? And it won't make a tangible difference to you. It's just a bit of string pulling to me, but I would like to know because it's important to know. Because to put you in together after meeting these would be not allowed.
I would greatly appreciate to return to the friends with whom I have been with thus far.
And you? Do you share the same feelings, or are you more or less ambivalent as you have been since you arrived in all times?
This is just Ben speaking. I don't understand what the fuck he means by previous.
Do you actually want a
current.
quick explanation, or are you
I
like?
just,
Yeah,
I
it's
just
super easy
want to
to-
go
it's-
and be with my friends in the Death River, Death Sea, whatever.
We fall into the river, grab onto the boat. Hey guys,
That's all I want.
You meet up with
Can he just
Yagen?
not be so
And
like,
then you guys have
whimsical about
he's
it?
asking like.
you'll have to confess your sins.
I understand what he's saying. I understand what he's saying. It's like if we go to them now, then it's less of like we'll end up down a different pant leg in the genes of the universe, continuing downward like branches.
That's an amazing way to put it.
That's
That's a
a
perfect
good
way to put
thing.
it, Sam.
Like, so do we want to stay on the same branch that we are where they are, or do we want to wait and then we'll end up on a different branch, but it'll still be them kind of idea?
Why must these choices present themselves?
Ben,
I'm
why
not the
don't
only one
you
who
get it?
understands
It's
this,
so
right? I am
easy,
following
Ben.
the train
Ben,
of thought correctly, right?
I get what you're saying, Sam.
The
Okay.
Sam, I
same
get
branch
it.
of fate, or we hop onto something else completely different where
but
fate
they'll
might
still
go in
be
a different
themselves, but
direction.
just down the branch.
That's what
Yeah. So do you want to meet up with your original friends that you were always friends with, or do you want
I
to
wanna
wait
meet
here
up with
and
my
then the
friends
friends
that
will
I've
show
always
up, but
been
they won't be
friends
the
with.
ones that
I want to
Okay.
be with them in
Okay.
the boat.
Okay.
the
Join
originals.
Join me in the boat.
That's what I just
Okay.
want. I get the point. I just
Gotcha
don't
to know I
care.
could build us an arky.
Okay. With your answers, the eyes will turn to you. One of them might wink. I don't know. It's kind of
You can't
busy.
tell if it's a wink because
Um,
all of the eyes are blinking.
That's a good point. And then two crooks very quickly come down over top of your heads. You hear the words "safe travels," and then you are you feel the singular experience of being a firefly for a moment,
Wow.
and then you're falling
You
out of
would
the
not
sky.
believe your eyes. You're meant
oh,
Two
yeah.
fireflies.
And then you're falling out of the sky, and you're now in a boat, and the sky is red, and the ocean is pink, and your
Cool.
friends are there, and there's a very large, muscled, elephant-legged lady that's yelling at you very suddenly about who you are and what the fuck you're doing in her boat.
We're friends with. What happened to your arm?
How to? Oh
Don't worry
my
about it. We'll talk
God,
about it
Mira,
later.
what happened to
I
your arm?
immediately lean over and pull Winslow and Saren up into a giant
Same,
hug.
I'm gonna join this hug.
Group
I
hug.
give them a big group
Big
hug.
hug. Big hug.
Yep.
You can all look over and see that this large elephant-legged woman is holding a very large, sharp knife, and
Would you
she's
also
going
like
to
to
say,
join us in the group hug?
"No, are you dead?"
No.
They're not dead. These are our friends who were also trapped, who we were saying that were missing. They're trying to get to the same place we are. What happened to you guys?
We ended up in a place where everything was possible and there was the impossible.
It was very scary.
and
I didn't
it was a
understand
lot.
it at all.
Where are we right now exactly?
Purgatory. But
Purgatory.
we're gonna
Cool.
get out.
If they're staying in the boat, you owe me double.
Okay, whatever. She's rich.
Wait, what are we
Points at
owing what
Sareneth.
now? Hi. What are we owing?
Payment for the contract
How much?
Contract?
for the death of
How much
the
is the
runaway
contract?
birdie to be determined after completion of the contract.
She's not that rich. She's poor,
Okay.
but she has enough money.
And I
to
don't care
pay
how
you.
rich she is. I don't care. You've signed the contract. You have to pay.
500 gold coins.
Either one of you, I don't care. One of you will pay.
I'm guessing it's monetary. I can help with that, yeah.
It doesn't have to be.
I know all about dealings that don't involve money.
We'll figure
Yes,
it out
I wonder
later.
why.
Anyways.
Also, turns out we're not the only ones against the whole, I lean closer like bog witch idea.
Bog witch.
I don't whisper it to you. Isn't that what Salty was? Did I get the wrong term?
She was a
Woods
witch,
witch, but I do like
Bog
Bog
Oh,
witch.
Witch.
sorry.
The bog witch is really
Why
good.
did I think bog witch? Oh, Howl's Moving Castle.
Did listening to Hosier?
No. Yeah, other thing. Anyway, sorry. Woods witch, yeah.
So, you're all in a large boat. It's going on for some time. This elephant-legged woman is sailing all by her lonesome because all of you don't know how anything works, and she doesn't trust you to know how anything works.
Like the children we
Yep,
are.
sounds right.
At a certain point, you see, in a very medieval sense, the edge of the ocean.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like it just
Oh dear.
stops because it's flat Earth,
Confirmed.
And
to be fair, it is the bottom of whatever it is.
this
Bottom.
elephant-legged woman will point and say, once we go over that, the four of you, and it will just really concentrate on where you want to go. Just keep thinking real hard about where you're heading for. Birdie, 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 right? And then we'll all end up there. Easy as that. Got it?
Right?
Yep, got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we're gonna go to Birdie?
I'm going to Birdie. I mean, you all can go wherever the hell you want, but I'm going to Birdie because I have a contract to kill him.
Okay.
So we should all think Spire Nebulosus really hard.
If that's where you're
Do we
going,
tap our
I'll
heels?
find you. I don't care if you tap your heels.
Cool,
You can tap
thanks.
your heels if it fucking pleases you.
Okay. So when we go there, I
Okay.
think we should all hold each other tight in case anything goes wrong, and we will think Spire Nebulosus in Agia in the plane that we're from. I don't know if we have to be
Yes.
that specific.
Is there a
but-
proper name for the plane that we're from? Do I? Wait.
Well, we thought it was the prime material plane, but okay, that is a whole nother can of worms we have
Okay,
to talk
cool,
about.
cool,
I think
okay.
the plane we're from is not the plane we think is the plane we think we're from. And I think there haven't been any dead people who are bad on the material plane for 200 years, and that's a weird thing. But honestly, that feels like something we should get to
Oh,
later.
So weird.
Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Everyone hold hands. I don't know.
Wait,
Okay.
excuse me. Insensitive.
Okay. I put my arm
Hug.
around
We
her
hug.
shoulder.
We group hug.
I put my arm around her shoulder and then I hold out my hand.
We'll just huddle.
I don't
We'll
know.
just
Okay.
huddle and think like with our brains connected to each other, just setting all the brain waves.
Literally put all our heads together.
I'm grabbing Serenep's leg.
Spire Nebulosus mind meld.
Okay.
Yo, what's up,
Spire.
man?
And with that, you all, the boat goes over the edge.
I'm on the edge.
And you can feel
of glory.
Look, another cliffhanger.
it.
That's the end of the episode.
30-minute
It's only been
episode.
25 minutes.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh! Is
Fine.
this an Indiana Jones movie?
Oh,
Is this a Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
yes.
Is this my
absolutely.
Animal Crossing island?
So many references. You guys are real fucking funny. So you're falling. You're all hugging onto each other. And then all you hear a loud crack. And you are suddenly in that same starscape. And you're suddenly moving very quickly. You do not see the ivory masked woman. Where are you going?
The
Spire Nebulosus?
Spire, yeah.
Thinking of like
Yes.
I'm guessing we're thinking of like the moment where we know we can save artists.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The moment where you can save art. What is
Okay.
that?
Like
No, I
getting
meant,
him
like-
out of there before everything goes to hell
Yeah.
kind of idea.
Like, it's not like we're thinking.
Before we specifically go to hell.
hello.
Like, I'm guessing that we have to think
Interesting.
specifically for this. Like space, time, like the same location, the same time, the same.
Maybe
Right?
before we go inside. Like go inside all together. Maybe if we're outside before it all happens, we can stop what's happening underground because we didn't have enough time then.
Yeah, that's what we'll
That's
think.
true.
Okay.
So what's the answer? What specifically, where are you thinking?
The doors of Spire Nebulosus right before we are about to enter for the
When we're
first
being
time.
told to be good people.
And then we stop
And
him
then
and be
we
like,
just
hey,
throw
artist,
words.
we need to talk. Hey, artist, we're back. We need to talk really quick. Sorry.
Someone roll D100.
I
Who
will.
here?
Who has the best
I will
dice
roll.
here?
Do you have?
Believe in you.
dice
I
are
have
my
luck
hands.
if you want. Wait, but then I don't know.
Hey, 69.
It's a sign.
It's a sign.
I don't know what it's a sign
69 is
of.
truly the
It's
final
not a
episode. That means we're all gonna die.
The summer of 69. 69.
Oh my god.
I couldn't have landed on a better number.
Jeez.
Honestly.
If this was
Except
episode
maybe
69, that would be like perfect.
This
And
is
then that's how the campaign ends. Goodbye.
It just ends right there. We don't even finish it.
And we're like,
Okay.
yeah. And if there was a possibility to do like a freeze frame where it's like,
Freeze frame.
like where are they now? Scenes, that'd be great.
Okay. So you're all thinking Spire Nebulosis right before we went in. Spire Nebulosis right before we went in. Spire Nebulosis right before we went in.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all of time and space centers around Spire Nebulosis. Perfect. Great. Wonderful. The timing, however, not great. You'd come a bit, it's been, let's say it'll be 40 minutes later.
Oof.
Not 40 minutes since you went in, 40 minutes after you had left, after the mirror broke.
Oh.
How does that do? If you, the better you rolled, I was going to give you a, further back in time.
Oh, I see.
69 is a pretty good number.
But it was
Luke.
69.
69 should be the 100%.
There were only 31 results that were better. Out of 100, that's not that
Exactly.
many.
The probability
Yeah, that's
of
true.
getting 69 out of 100 was 1%.
I can put you an
That's
hour
the
ahead.
probability of getting any roll.
I can
Exactly.
put
But specifically 69.
It's cool.
Okay.
It's valid. Let's not dunk on Luke for his choices.
Oh, we can dunk on me for my choices. We can spend the rest of the
No,
episode
we're
if you
good.
guys want. We can hash this out right
No,
now,
no, no, no,
folks.
no.
Guys, we
No,
got
I wanna
20
save
minutes.
my
What
vote.
else is
The
wrong?
dice have rolled. Let's not lose its favor.
Roll low next time.
Damn.
Like, literally. Them's the
No.
rules. That's how this arc goes,
No.
you know?
If I had to get a number, it had
Um,
to be that number.
I mean, I appreciate you giving that number. I digress.
This is the weirdest
You
thing
all
ever.
find yourselves shot out against a wall in a room you've never been in. It is an octagonal room, so therefore you could probably intuit this is in the spire. There's a large crystal in the middle of the room and a blue beam shooting into it from below. There's a
What?
couple ladders around, and there's like a bunch of levers and switches and stuff that are like the language inscribed in them is like dwarven or dwarf, if you like.
Darf.
So, what's up? What's everyone doing? Upstairs, you can hear screaming, and there's like y'all feel a bit fritzy down here. That's a weird word, but things feel a bit like it's almost like smoky in this room, like someone lit a fire.
Ugh.
And there's a sensation that you've felt prior, but you can't quite place it, I think, unless you wanted to do a roll of some sort.
Sure.
Yeah.
I want to
Let's
do a
roll.
roll.
Like
What-
perception or something.
Roll Arcana.
Oh, Arcana.
Let's roll to
Ooh.
sniff.
Not that good. 10.
That's not.
22.
Jesus.
I got 18.
21.
Wow. Everyone. Oh, Mira,
Yeah.
your arm's back.
Okay, I was gonna ask
Okay.
about that.
It painless. It's just back. It's not painless.
Okay.
You can now feel there's an immense burning on it, and it's like immediately back. It's almost like it was there
Okay.
and you just tuned it out before. It's super back,
Mhm.
and you're super aware of
Yes,
it now.
back to normal.
Okay.
Cool.
Seems to be fully operational. So the rest
Yeah,
of
I'm,
you,
I'm like testing it out, like, you know,
Yep.
moving my fingers around, snapping my fingers, whacking stuff.
So the rest of you, it's very smoky in here. You kind of place that sense, that kind of like fritzy sense. It's the same feeling you felt when you were in the City of Ghosts at the palace when Zanak was around with like that
Okay.
green mist or the green smoke.
Okay.
That's how you feel right now.
So they're screaming.
They're
That
screaming
probably means
upstairs. Yeah.
We came back like at the beginning or the middle of the attack. So, like, is the room shaking in any way? Like, do we know if
the room,
it's...
the tower is probably tilted like greater than 45 degrees and
Okay.
is shaking. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah,
What-
let's...
And like the bright blue beam that's coming in and hitting the crystal is very like, as I said, fritzy. Like it's very like not focused and is kind of like bouncing all over the place. Like that little crystal is almost like a disco ball. It's very fun in here, you know?
Oh, hell yeah.
Another time it
You
would
get
be
hit
pretty
by it,
cool.
it's like, ow.
Integrity. You've been trying to ask a question for like 6 minutes.
If this puts us back in time, would
This didn't put you back in
Dudley-
time.
Oh, it doesn't?
No, this is 40 minutes after the mirror broke.
Okay, but in this case, Chudley and what's his face also gone.
We don't know.
Like we can't see them.
You don't
Like,
know.
we
They're
know
not in
that
the
we
room.
got back.
They're not in the room.
Okay.
Damn it.
What's happening?
We need to get artists.
Yes, we do. And also there are people up there who still need help. So whatever is happening is still going on. Good news. It looks like we came back after all the mirror stuff, which means it can't break a second time. So
Yeah,
let's get up there and
I'll say
deal with
you
the
all have a
damage.
very aware. You have a supreme awareness that this is after. Like you all know this intrinsically. Like I'm not just telling you this for the sake of metagaming. It's like you know you're back here and it's been time.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
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 Specifically, you, Serenep and Windsor, you have a very strong awareness of it, how long it has been, right? Like Mira and Integrity,
now
it's a
tell
bit foggy
time.
for the two of you, but you definitely know that it has been after. Like this is definitely post mirror break.
Okay.
So what do you all want to do? There's some ladders, there's some control levers and switches that again are marked in dwarf.
I wonder if the crystal is the thing that's like concentrating this beam of energy to keep the tower up. If we try and stabilize it a little bit, will the tower like stop tipping? I wonder if we
Maybe.
try and
How
that.
do we stabilize a crystal?
I want to read the dwarf.
A crystal that's powered by ghost energy.
There's a bunch of levers, Ben, that are like they're you know those they're like the little wheels that have like the little pin sticking out of them that you can like, do you know what I mean?
think.
I just described it horrifically.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Shit. It's almost like,
You made me think of like one of those like
you know the bus driver wheels, how they have like the little handle on them that rotates, and then there's also the wheel, and then there's the tiny ones of that.
I think I know.
And
what
so
you
like
mean.
you can hold the little wheel and like spin it really well.
I think
It's not just like it's not a valve on the wall, but it's like a little
like a
wheel
mini
that you spin.
spinny.
Yeah,
I'll just call
that was
I'll just
still
call it a mini
horrible
spinny
way.
for now.
Mini spinny. They're
Is it
mini
like-
spinnies. If you have no idea, mini spinny, Google it.
Is it like when you're turning off and on like the water system for the outside of the house?
Yes, similar to that,
But
yes.
double? Wheel,
Sure.
wheel? Like a double
Not
wheel?
quite. It's like if you had that, and then there was another little lever on it to
Okay.
like spin easier.
Can you send
Yeah.
a picture, Sarah?
Please.
This
please
is what
please help
happens
our
when we
poor
visual
brains.
representation.
I hope this is.
All I know
actually
is that
the
it
right-
spins and it's a lever of some kind.
Oh my god, I keep forgetting stuff. Serenep, around your neck is like a huge metal necklace of just interlocked triangles. You have no idea where it came from, but it's on your neck.
Hi.
What the fuck?
Cool.
It's like giant. It's like it's hanging on your neck. It's very light and it's just like dragging on the floor.
What the fuck?
Can I like pick it up and like try and remove it from my neck and see what happens?
Absolutely. You can take it off, yeah.
I'm gonna look at it and be very confused.
Yeah, you've never seen this fucking thing in your life.
Could I like do an investigation about like is it magic? Does it have magical properties? Like
If you had detect magic, you could cast that. Yeah.
Free jewelry.
Anyways,
Stop.
in the meantime, Winsler, you wanted to read some of the dwarf.
Yes.
So those little knobs seem to be
Yeah.
to refocus the solar energy beam.
Okay.
What did you get, Sam?
I don't.
Or did you
have
cast
to-
a spell?
I don't have detect magic,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm using like my arcane studies.
Okay, cast or just roll Arcana, I guess. But so most of the dials and like levers are dedicated to that. There's one very large lever on the wall, Ben, on the wall, Winsler,
Mhm.
that reads security protocols. Do not engage without emergency.
Okay.
That's not been flipped. And then there's a lever for crystal change.
I wish to press the emergency button or
Pull the
pull
emergency
the emergency lever.
Okay.
Spin the
We'll do that.
emergency mini spinny.
We'll do that in 1 second. Sam, what did you roll for your Arcana check?
A natural 20.
Nice. It definitely seems magical innately, yes.
Okay. I guess because you said it was dragging on the floor, I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna like fold it over itself and make it like 2 chains and put it around my neck to make it not drag on the floor. I'll figure out what this is later.
Okay.
We have other things to do.
Okay. So Winsler, you want to pull the lever?
Yes.
Is anyone going to stop Winsler from pulling this lever? None of you know what it says, but
Maybe
Winsler
we
just
should
ran
know.
over. And so you pull the lever, Winsler.
Oh,
A
God.
small pair of glasses drop from the ceiling. There's not lenses in them. It's just like it's glasses frames, and then the fronts are just
Okay.
metal.
The fuck?
Sure.
Would you like to put them on?
Yeah.
You put them on, and you're now seeing from the perspective of a much larger thing, and it's almost as if one of the large chandeliers in the atrium has dropped down and become a golem
Oh my
of some
god.
sort.
This is not what I was expecting. Like security protocol.
You
Is
also
Winslow
notice
now a fucking kaiju pilot?
Is this Pacific Rim?
My gosh.
I'm just matching up all of my favorite media into this one
Jaeger.
arc.
Kaiju or the mod, whatever.
How is this gonna help?
And so around your this form in the atrium, Ben, you see that the
Winslow.
windows begin to shutter and close with brass shutters as the emergency protocol activates. You see that there are people cowering on the ground, many clients of the Spire cowering on the ground. They seem to have been grouped and tied up into small piles on the very soft couches and on the floors and stuff. They also seem like they have been very properly ransacked of all goods, because a lot of them look like they've been like their pockets have been like pulled out, or like their necklaces have been pulled off and like earrings have been pulled out. And you see there's this green smoke that seems to be permeating through the atrium.
I see.
And as this figure drops, there's probably like 2 or 3 very recognizable street urchin looking individuals who see it and like freeze. They're like guarding a small pile of treasures that they seem to have taken from these clients. They see this large crystalline golem which has formed from one of the chandeliers, and they freeze.
I
What do you wanna
understand everything now.
Oh no.
But now I understand.
You have an innate sense that you can control this thing.
Hell yeah, I can. I'm not going to attack these troublemakers because they're probably too slippery and too fast for this probably slow ass golem. So I'm gonna see if I can crush the treasure and basically destroy it.
Roll strength
Praxis.
and add like 10.
Jesus.
Ben is the Hulk.
Well, good. I got a 12.
Wait.
Even when
Okay.
I'm piloting something that has 10, like plus 10 strength, I hit
Okay.
baby hits.
So, well, it's wait, you rolled a 12?
I rolled a
plus
2.
10. Oh my
Plus
god.
10.
I thought you meant you rolled a 12 plus 10. Okay. So you see one of your large crystalline arms kind of form into almost like a club, and then come down very slowly and gently and just kind of scatter the treasure. Like, it's still with some significant force, and it just pa-choong, scatters coins and earrings and jewelry and treasure all over the room. And these two like street urchins kind of scatter and start to run for the center like entranceway and exit way from the spire. And they can skedaddle on over there unless you wanted to take any actions against them.
I have no idea what this golem can do.
What do
I
you want
wanna
to do?
try-
Laser.
I
there's-
want to try
If Juanita can do it, why can't they?
rocket fist. I don't know. Maybe try and like block their escape.
Yeah. There's like little walkways, so you could just like break through one of
Yeah,
the
I'll just
walkways
break
if
a
you
walkway.
wanted.
I'll try and enclose them in.
Okay. Sure. Roll strength plus 10 once more. Oh, by the way, the other 3 of you can hear the loudest crashes and bangs coming from
And all
directly
we see
above
is
you.
Winslow
Would
just
Winslow-
like
So, I
And
have a
Windsor's
question.
like "Fleh,"
Okay,
on the ground.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
If he's miming the motions.
Yes, he is miming the motions.
Okay, I got a total this time.
Yeah.
14.
jeez.
You bring your arm down in front of one of the urchins, and they just kind of, and it breaks the railings and like the nice marble, but they just kind of like stop and then clamber over it, and both of them get into this large blue beam of light and seem to disappear.
Well, fuck.
Winslow, what are you doing?
I don't know.
I think
The crash. You
people-
put your hand. You put your arm down, and there was a crash. Is that you? Are you
How are
doing
you
a magic thing
doing
with
that?
the glasses?
This is the best.
are you Iron Man?
Okay, so that's a yes.
I'm like controlling this weird golem thing upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I saw-
Maybe
You
saw-
see,
what are
you
seeing
hear
up
people
there?
screaming from upstairs, and Winslow, you see people looking at this golem now and screaming as if this is the worst day of their lives.
There's a lot of people tied up. There's treasure all over the room now.
Maybe we should
I
go
saw
and tie those people and get them out of there.
I saw some urchins. They fled through a weird beam of energy. I tried to stop him,
The
but
way
I'm
that
not
you
good
got
at.
in. Yep.
I'm not good at golemology.
Maybe you should keep controlling the thing because that means we have a super powerful thingy on our side, and the rest of us should go up there and try to help the people and also try to find artists.
Yep.
Yes,
I can help as best I can with this giant
a
thing.
good plan.
Okay.
Is Winsler staying in here?
Windsor's taken.
That's a very
No.
It might be a good idea for someone to carry me.
I can carry you.
I was gonna say.
Because this is like VR. I don't know where I'm going to end up if I walk
Serenep
too
has
far.
been appointed
Backpack
the
Winsler.
Windsor carrier.
Thank God.
Let's go.
Okay, sure. So yeah, so you can go over to one of these ladders to get the hell out of here. Is anyone gonna do anything else about that crystal? By the way, like the
Are
one
there
down
any
here
like
in the
switches
basement.
on the walls or like instructions or anywhere that'd be like, how do we
There's
fix
you
this
don't
thing?
you don't speak dwarf, so there's none that you can understand.
Winsor, do you
no.
understand anything that's written on the walls here? Anyone in here understand the words that are written on the walls?
Winslow has glasses on.
Windsor, can you
I
see
can
through
take
the glasses?
off. No, I cannot.
Can you take the glasses off for a
They're just
second? Can you
metal.
read Dwarvish?
I'm going to like lift the glasses up.
Okay, as you lift the glasses, you hear a large cacophonous noise from upstairs, as it sounds like like 1,000 pounds of crystal shatter.
I'm going to
hell?
start reading.
There's a large switch that's like to change the crystal. Yes, like there's a few switches and buttons that are like labeled in a way that makes you think that they would be the proper way to change the crystal out.
So here's,
But you never.
sorry,
Yes.
my
Now-
idea is I'm gonna have Winsler on my shoulders reading the instructions.
Uh-huh.
Meanwhile, we
Uh-huh.
will turn the gears and hit the buttons to make the things go.
Okay. Absolutely. Everyone make intelligence checks, I guess.
God.
Well, we are an intelligent bunch of people, I promise.
12?
Okay.
That is
I'm fucking stupid.
unnatural 20.
23, no joke.
Oh, hell yeah.
Y'all are some
19
nerds.
plus
7.
4.
Rude.
7.
I mean, all he's doing is reading it, so...
Reading his native language.
Reading his native language.
Yeah. I was just doing a group check, so I just had a number in mind and I wanted y'all to beat it, and which you did by
Yay.
Thank
2.
God.
So,
Thank God,
um,
Serenep and Integrity are carrying.
We
us.
so
Honestly.
smart.
yeah, Winslow reading out and pointing at everything, it can very easily get all of you. This seems like it's a 7-person job or something normally. Or maybe it's not,
5
but
people
you've never
plus
done
mage
this.
hands.
So together you can very easily, not easily, I lied. You can, with some difficulty, mild difficulty, pull the levers and press the buttons and flip the switches that the beam stops for a couple seconds. I won't lie to you.
Oh my gosh.
And you all do feel a
A drop?
jolt as it begins to drop for a few
Oh my
seconds.
gosh, that is like one of my
Ugh.
worst nightmares. That's why I don't
It's
like
like the
planes.
feeling
like
at the
when you're in a
Hollywood Tower of
plane and like
Terror.
the plane drops.
Oh.
The Tower of Terror. I was just about to say
You
Yes.
that.
just feel that in your stomach.
Yes. And you hear screams from upstairs and the sounds of jewelry and coin jingling
Wait,
around
our
and flying
screams?
around. No. The
Got
people
it.
upstairs is screams.
But I feel like I also
Oh,
Oh yeah, we
scream.
definitely scream.
Same.
Ah!
And then like Integrity like hits the button finally, and like a new crystal slots back in and is being powered once more. And this tower seems to stabilize slightly. You've probably bought yourself like an extra 15 minutes.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So
We need to get out of
So
here.
now we know
I'm gonna-
if the thing starts to be weird, we can come back downstairs and change the crystal.
I'm gonna put my shades back on.
Cool.
okay. You hear, all of you hear as another chandelier from upstairs drops to the ground. Winslow, you can see that the golem, which you used to be, the crystalline golem, is now shattered and has like blown up as if like, you know how like a pane of black, like tempered glass just shatters into those really like abrasive shards.
Oh
It's
dear.
like that. And they're
Oh.
just like shattered and like over every single person in
Oh.
here. And they're like all bleeding and they're like,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my God!
there's
Holy
there's a
fuck.
man you all saw on your very first day here who was wearing like a peacock coat, and you see him, the peacock coat has been like ripped off, his clothing has been ripped, his shoes have been taken, and he's just like bleeding, and he's like,
Oh no!
Jeez.
If the lockdown happened, does that mean everyone seems to be trapped in this room?
the like actual beam to get out is fine. It just seems like they're
Okay,
all
let's
tied
untie
up.
them.
Okay.
Yeah.
how- How big a golem?
You're gonna try and untie
It's-
tiny knots.
Very big.
Very
I
big.
think we can do that.
Yeah, we can untie the
Because we
knots.
have
Okay.
the dexterity, and you,
You
have
just
the
make sure no
strength
one
and
comes
size
in
to
and
do big
attacks
fight
us.
stuff.
I'm gonna have the golem scoop up as many people as it can very gently.
Okay.
Iron Giant
And
style.
I
hold
hold
Iron
them
Giant.
Throws them out
and
the window.
Try and carry them safely out.
Yes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So while Windsor does all of this, the three of you.
It's like I'm just scooping in front of Serenet's face.
Yo, what's up, guys?
So yeah, the three of you climb upstairs there's like ladders where you are in the basement, and you can go up through the ladders.
I climb the ladder
carrying-
with both of my hands, and
Yeah,
then I like
both of your hands.
excitedly like kiss the little spiral on my arm, and I'm like, I've missed you.
It burns you slightly.
Yep, I missed the pain, missed the burning, missed the arm.
And in your waking hours, you hear that same like call that you had heard in your dream last night of like Mira, which is a first for like waking times, I guess.
You left me on red.
I was
Seen
gone, now I'm
it.
back. What happened?
So you climb the ladder. There's a small trap door which you can push open. You find yourself coming up out of one of the couches. You push one of the pillows out of the way and climb up and out. There's people all around you, and they're like they look scared that you're here. You see a giant, probably like 20-foot tall crystalline golem. A crystalline and brass golem that seems to have been created from one of the
I'd be like,
chandeliers
Winsler,
here.
is that you?
Yes. This is in fact me controlling this weird
Cool.
thing.
Okay, let's get the people out of here.
Cool. All right. And you can begin to free people from their bonds. And there's a panic, and people run for like that, like the beam to get the fuck
We're not
outta
untying them
here.
all at once. We're making this is a
Get
lineup,
the
damn it.
Fuck out of here.
Yes.
Oh, I thought that Integrity would just be running around with her short sword and just like slashing.
That's what I
ropes.
thought, yeah.
like doing
Serenup's
cartwheels
doing it in a
and
very
like,
tidy manner. Integrity's rampant. Mira,
I mean,
what
I
are
have
you
a
doing?
dagger to like
I'm
cut it, but I'm
trying
not
to be
running
as
around and doing
Fast and
it.
efficient as possible. I know we don't
Okay.
have that much time.
Yeah, let's say this takes 7 minutes.
I do have that knife from
You
from Patter, so
from
I can
Patter.
use that to untie people. We'll just cut
Oh
the
my
ropes
You
through.
God.
never know when you're gonna need a knife.
What
Hey,
if
there you
go.
what
Okay.
if I asked
Crisco's
my
right.
would it be faster if I asked my my mage hand to use my dagger to cut rope while I, Integrity Addleberry, not the mage hand, use my short bow and just
Wait.
slash
Short bow.
Whoa.
and-
Wait a
my
second.
short sword. My short
Trick
sword.
shot.
Are you gonna like
Arrows
shoot
at
the
people
bonds?
to like split the ropes.
I'm imagining
Fucking
like she
Merida
shoots it up into
style.
the sky, and then the arc just makes it cut through the rope.
Would it be faster
That's
than?
possible, yes. That's possible. Yeah, that would probably save you a minute. Let's say 6 minutes transpire.
You say 5 minutes?
6.
3.
6.5.
No.
No, 6. 6 is good. 6 is
6
good.
minutes. 6 minutes transpire. Most of if not everyone is out of here or getting up and getting out of here slowly. A lot of people are looking for their belongings before they're trying to get out.
Your lives
going
are
to
more
yell at
important
them.
than your material wealth.
I will be yelling at them, be like, save your persons first. Leave.
Save your life.
now.
Give me an intimidation check.
I'm going to use my my thaumaturgy for this and make my voice
to make
super
yourself
loud.
louder even.
Your voice booms up to 3 times
Okay.
as loud as normal for 1
Yeah.
minute.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Yo, stop it.
Perfect.
Yo, listen up. Here's a story.
Jesus.
What am I gonna add again? Did you say persuasion?
Intimidation.
Oh, intimidation. 17.
Okay. A lot of the people, like the few people who actually stopped in this emergency to get their stuff, cower in fear a little bit and then run, especially with like this imposing golem and like all this stuff happening, and like run for the exit. You've effectively cleared the lobby.
Perfect.
Now what?
Go up the stairs.
We go up.
Go up.
Gollum, carry
Okay.
us.
I don't know if the golem can fit.
Ah, that's true.
Is the no magic rule like done now? Can we just like fly up? Does anyone have a flying
That's a good
I
power?
have
question.
levitation. That's about as far as it goes.
You can climb up to the floor where the brokers were. It seems like all the booths have been broken and the gate has been ripped open. And the stairs are accessible. The stairs are slightly too small for your golem to fit, Winsler.
Okay, well,
Nice. Well, it lasted.
let's get up to a reasonable height before I take the glasses off and have this thing
So that it
shatter.
doesn't just Yeah. Okay, you can do that. So y'all are hustling up the stairs, I presume.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Hustle.
We know we're
You
on a
hustle
time
up the
limit here.
stairs. Yeah. You reach artifact handling or artifact processing. You see a very grisly scene. It of a couple people dead on the ground here that seem to be just the workers,
Oh no.
presumably from
my
when
gosh.
Dane and Yagun started the whole heist.
Chudley
And
and
can-
Yagun, you mean?
Chudley and
What did I say?
You said
Oh,
Dane.
Dane wasn't a part of this.
Dane
How
is a
dare you
pure
sully his name
figure.
again?
Don't slander his good name.
You continue rushing upwards. You reach the. It's been so long, I forget the floors. That's not true.
that's not true.
You continue upstairs. You reach the vaults. A lot of the vault doors have been pried open. There's this, again, green mist that's permeating the entire tower, it seems, or the entire spire. Upstairs. You reach the library, which is where I feel like the first like important thing is really evident. The mist is heavy here. It seems to have been ransacked. The books are burning
Oh no.
or being burnt in this like green fire. What's up?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Does the mist with my necklace does it affect me differently in any way?
Oh. You don't have a hard time breathing, and I guess it's smoke, less smoke and more mist. What exactly does your necklace do?
Let me see if I can tell you the exact. When wearing this necklace, you can breathe normally in any environment, and you have advantage on saving throws made against harmful gases and vapors.
Okay. Well, if it comes up that it's gonna harm you, then yes, remind me of that.
Okay.
But for the moment, running up here, you seem to be less out of breath than everyone else who's been inhaling smoke. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So the bookshelves are a bit on fire, a lot on fire with green fire. The door to Dane's office has been broken down, and it seems like his office has been ransacked.
My office.
Jeez.
Would you like to continue upwards, or do you want to investigate this floor a little bit?
I think I'm gonna go upstairs.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
we probably would have more time to investigate once we've saved the people we know need to be saved, but it's also like we know there's a time limit.
Yeah.
And it would probably
Yeah.
be not worth like
Okay.
artists or anybody else getting more hurt for us to like look at more about the office.
yeah,
Okay.
I would love to investigate, but thinking about, I feel like the adrenaline would be, we need
Yeah.
to.
Well,
get the
especially
people
since
out of
if we
here.
really do want to know more about Dane, the one person who actually is alive and has that information is a person we want to go up there and get help from. So
Yeah.
like,
Okay. So rushing upstairs to the Hall of Mirror. There's no mirror anymore. There's no shards of glass anywhere on the ground. It
Weird.
like there's just the knocked over frame that's just empty. Dane's body is there as well as Amika's.
Oh.
And the tower's at like greater than 45 degrees at this point, so it's like getting moderately difficult to like climb up the stairs.
Climb the
You
wall.
know? Yeah, it's almost like having to like like almost climb a wall to get up. But you can continue up
yeah,
through the vaults.
don't want to be
And
here at all.
You find yourself finally in, and a lot of these vaults have been pried open. You find yourself in the final vault layer, which is the, this would be the black vault layer. Yeah, because it goes gray, purple, yellow, and then the top floor is this like black stone. And this is the one where the Ashwin family, or the Ashwin royal family's vault is. That one's been pried open. And then the other three have been pried open. And then the central one is currently in the process of being pried open by a couple of rascally young ne'er-do-well thieves.
Those fucking bastards.
And there's just like this green smoke all around you all. It seems to be, in case not obvious yet, it seems to be like Xanax folks. And they will turn as they finally finish prying open that vault in the center, and like the door comes open and you can see inside like untold amounts of wealth, beyond your wildest dreams amounts of wealth and artifacts stored inside there. And they will turn to all of you in kind of shock. Do you want to say anything?
I want to throw my slipper.
Make a range dexterity attack, Ben.
That's a nat 20.
Okay, you throw a slipper. It hits one of them directly into the face, and they kind of like stumble
it.
backwards into the vault and knock over a ton of like the treasure into the stars or whatever.
Bitch.
And
Will some of
with-
this roll towards us?
Ugh. And I
Integrity.
think with that, for this episode, we're gonna be done.
Aww.
Okay.
I mean, it's not a cliffhanger. It's
Uh,
I like
a
how you
coin
said we're gonna
roll.
be done. All right, no
we're gonna
more.
be done. That's it for this one, folks.
No
Carla,
more.
could you do our outro?
Me again? Hi, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I would just like to let you know that we have an iTunes, which is why you're listening to this, probably. Well, not always, because there's also other listening portals. But please leave a rating or a comment on our iTunes. It will be very helpful to us. It will support us, and it will keep us going, because we love hearing from y'all. Additionally, we also have an Instagram and Twitter at Trials and Trebs. There we post what do you call those? Teasers. We post teasers, we post art on weekends, we post all that shenaz, which are great. We also have a Patreon if you want to support us through monetary means, which is pretty cool too. And you can get early access to episodes or just notes from the dungeon master. From the dungeon master.
One of
Please
these
edit
things
that
is
part
not
out.
like the others.
And I believe we also have a Discord where we get to talk to a bunch of you people, and it's great because we love talking to you, because we love people. That's why we do this. And that is all.
That's it. That's all the announcements, Carla.
I believe so.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Did I miss anything? Please
Nope,
let
I
me
think you're
know.
golden. Thank you,
Perfect.
everyone, for listening this week and every week. I hope that you tune in next week, and I hope that you enjoy that episode as well.
I hear it's
Um,
gonna be great.
Oh, is it? That's news to me. Thank you, everybody. Bye.
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 See y'all later.
Bye, 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 bye.
Maybe.